Hello everyone and welcome back to ICT Skills Boost. I am Goba Ivan and in today's video we shall be looking at Google Drive. So Google Drive is a cloud storage by Google. So in this video we shall get to know how we get Google Drive and how we are going to be able to use it. Now what is Google Drive? So Google Drive is just basically a cloud storage that is provided by Google. Cloud storage are provided by other companies like Microsoft has its own cloud storage. There is Dropbox, but Google has this one called Google Drive. And so I know you have ever worked on documents, like maybe if you work on a Word document, you always save it on your computer, and when that file is deleted, you find that you lose it and you don't have access to it again. But when you store your documents or files in Drive or in cloud, you find that you'll be easily accessing them and you have like backing them up. So I want us to look at the importance of having a Google Drive, or why is it important that we should know about this Google Drive. One, it helps you to back up your data. So data backup is very important because it helps you to recover your data in case you lose it. So with Google Drive, you'll be able to keep your data safe on the internet without losing them. Besides that, it's also easy to access. You know, when you back up your data in Google Drive, you can access it anywhere on any device. So as long as you have your email, your Google account, your Gmail, and then you log into any device you want. So it's really making it easy to access files. It's also easy to find files. You know, like on Google Drive, there is a tool that enables you to easily search through your files, making finding of files much easier. Besides that, it's also easy to share and collaborate. So if you're working on a project, maybe with your colleagues, you can easily share and collaborate together because it's easy to access since it is on Drive. Now, having looked at that, let's get started by seeing how we get Google Drive and also how we are going to be using Google Drive. Now, to get Google Drive, there are very many ways. You can use your browser, just maybe like Chrome, or if you have Edge, but I would recommend Chrome. Chrome is better because it's also from Google. And for those also having phones like smartphones, you can go to the Play Store, Google Play Store, and then you download the Google Drive app. And when you download that app, you'll be able to access the Google Drive as well. So now I'm here on my desktop, and when I click on this Google Chrome as my browser, now, the first method is by inserting a URL. So when I write, for example, just write that drive.google or drive Google, it will be able to bring you that. So here you see, very fast it has shown me. When I click on this, it will take me directly to my drive. So here it's saying share and store stories online. So they also have their own chatbot here that you can start with. But in this case, when I click on sign in, boom, it brings me here to my drive. So you can see this is my drive. And another way is by using the Google app. So here on Play Store, when you click on your Chrome browser here, you see that Google apps have been listed over here on the right hand. So when I click on that, there are very many icons here. There's YouTube, Gmail, and others, but Google Drive is over here. So when you click on that, it takes you directly to your Google Drive. So here is the interface of Google Drive. Now, as you can see, it has very many features that we are going to get to know one by one. So the first one I want us to start with is this search icon up here, this search bar here. So when this is where you are going to access your files. For example, if you store very many files, you'll easily access them by searching them from here. So you search them by name. You can search by category. Maybe you want to search them by name, by when they were put, maybe like that, or the size. You can search them. You can filter the search. And then now I want us to see, like for example, here are files that have uploaded earlier. Like for example, this is an uploaded file already. It's in my drive. So now I want us to see how we can upload a file to our drive. So to upload a file, it's very simple. There are very many ways. You can copy by Control C and then you paste it, Control V, or you can drag and drop it. So that's a simple way. Or here on this interface, you have this plus icon where it writes that new. So when you click on this, now you can create a folder, you can upload a file, or even upload a folder. So for example, we are after uploading a file. So when I click on file upload, it takes me directly to my file manager. And in my file manager, I get to choose the document or the file I want to upload. It can be a photo, a video, maybe documents. It's up to you. So I scroll down, maybe I want to upload this. So when I click on this, I press on open, and here it's starting upload. As you can see, it has been completely uploaded. So as you can see, this green tick over here, it's been uploaded. So I can check it out. And when I come over to my drive here, you see that here they are. At first, this was the first one that I uploaded, and then the one that we just uploaded right now is here. And this over here is a folder that I created earlier as well. So folders are a beautiful way to organize your work, meaning that you can also create a folder. When you come over to new, you say new folder, and then it will tell you to name the folder. Maybe you put there maybe my docs. You can name it the way you want. Perhaps you put my docs, and when you click enter, there it's working on the folder, and here it is, it has been created. So when I click on this, you see there is nothing because I have not removed anything inside. So I can just drag this drag it, and I drag this document, I can just put it inside my folder. See that? When I drag any of the, it's inside already my folder. So when I click on my docs, there it is. I'm trying to organize my work here. So folders are a great way to organize your work, and they're here even in Google Drive. How about that? Okay. So besides that, let's look at this. So this home tab here is where you have your recent folders that you have opened, maybe your documents, anything. It could be anything, even the suggested folders that you have. And then my drive here shows all the files you have uploaded in your drive. And then we have these computers here. So now this is where you add a computer to be able to sync your data into the Google Cloud storage. So when you add any computer here, whenever you're working with a computer, it will automatically sync your data so that it can be kept safe also in the cloud, and that is Google Drive. Apart from that, we have this shared with me. Now, this shared with me shows the people with whom you have shared maybe data or files. Like if someone has sent for you a document, it will be shown from here. All right. And then we have this recent here. So this basically shows the recent files or documents that you have opened, or maybe you have used, maybe you have uploaded. As you can see, this is the recently that I just uploaded. So it's over here. And now this third here, it's just an option whereby if you have things that you want to easily find, maybe your favorites that you have saved, you come over to start, and then you add them, you make them your favorite, and you make them easy to locate. So we also have this spam. Now this spam is like when the file you uploaded is maybe malicious, or it is not safe. It might have any malware. It can be stored in spam. And then you have trash. Trash is just where when you delete your items, they will be stored. And in the trash, they last for 30 days. So meaning when you delete something, it can still last for 30 days, whereby if you want to undo, you want to restore them, it's still possible. So that's another good feature. And we do have this storage option here. When I click on that, it shows me how much storage I still have left and how much I've occupied. As you can see, this bar here shows the total storage I have, and Google gives 15 GB free. So as you can see, I've just used 26 KBs of my 15 GB, meaning that I still have a lot of space. So depending on how much you upload your data, this will get full, and with time you may need to also buy more storage. Okay, so you can see here they are saying you can also get the Drive desktop app, so it's a good option as well. So apart from that, I want us to look at this. When you click on this new again, you can see that we have other Google applications here, like we have Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides. So these have come in hand, whereby you can even work here. Since I was saying earlier that you can share, you can collaborate with the colleagues, you can create documents together, you create sheets together, and then you work on them. That's a beautiful option, It's not just working offline, it's now online where everybody can have access to. We also do have these other ones on the left, like the calendar. We have this keep, the reminders, and we also have contacts. So it's actually bringing a lot of features in one place, and that's so beautiful. So when I click on more, it shows more like Google Drawings, Google Maps, and Google has literally brought all the applications into one place where you can easily work and have like no stress. Now I want us to look at some of the features when you are dealing with files. For example, this file that I uploaded recently, this Ugandan SMS here. When I right click it like this, you see that options pop up. So I can open it, and it gives me option like, what do I want to open it with? Do I want to open it maybe with other apps, or I just want to give it a preview, or I can open it in the new tab, as you can see here. So those are options that you can use when you're trying to maybe view your documents, view your videos, or maybe your photos. And you can also download it as well. Since it is online, you can download it to be offline. So when I click on download, it will be downloaded, and it's still scanning for viruses. So you can see how good it's also safe for your computer. So it first scans for viruses, and then it will download it to your computer, and you'll have access to it offline. So yes, as you can see, it's up here, and when you see that, it's been downloaded, so I can access it in my file now. Again, when I right click on that, there's also rename. So I can rename that document of mine. Maybe I want it to be named, maybe apart from that, I want to name maybe Ivan, maybe Ivan UG. So when I click on enter, there it is. You can see it has been renamed. So that's another way of formatting your documents as well. We also have make a copy. You can duplicate your files or your documents in a way that you want. You can make a copy and make them too, so that maybe you want to share with someone, you want to how to organize your work. And we have share. So with this share here, you can share with a group of people, and you can also create a link. When you copy because each of these have their own links that have been given. So when I copy a link, I can be able to paste it maybe on a WhatsApp group, maybe on Facebook or any other social media platform where I want to share with my colleagues. And when they click on that link, they will be able to access this folder of files that I have just uploaded. And then you can organize your work. Maybe you add a shortcut to your drive. You can add to be starred. Like for example, that I want to make it starred whereby I can easily access there. One file added to start. So when I come back here to start, I can easily access because I added it. It's like my favorite, I want to easily access it. So those are other good features that you can be able to do with your files in Google Drive. So again, when I right click on this, there's still file information. It shows the details. For example, when I click on these details, it will show me the details of my file or my document that I have just, the date when it was modified, the person who put it here, like it's a Word document, as you can see, the type, the size is 13 KB, and it has used 13 KB of my storage. Its location is in my docs. I'm the owner. So the date, everything, it shows like the information about your files as well. So how about that? That is so unique and good. Okay, so besides that, I can move it to trash, all right? So when I click on this, I've moved my file to trash. And when I come over to trash, you see it's here. That means it will be deleted after 30 days. When I want to empty my trash, I come over here, I empty. But if I want to keep my work, I can keep it. So it's also another good option. Just right click on your file and then you see that you will have options to do with it. Okay, so those are some of the most basic features on this Google Drive. And we also have this, you can change the layout of your folders and your files. Maybe right now this is in list layout, but you can put it into grid layout. So when I click on this, see that? It's already in grid layout. So you can see there's this folder, Ivan, My Docs, and this. It's already in grid layout. So that is something beautiful that you can also consider there. And you can see, you can maybe modify it. How do you want, maybe the files that you put today should show up first, or maybe the ones that you put 7 days ago should be shown up first, just like how you want it to be sorted from A, B, C, D. It's up to you. Okay, so thank you so much. This is just an introduction to Google Drive. We have more settings up here. You can come to settings and get Drive for desktop. You can get it. There are also keyboard shortcuts that you can learn. And then you can go ahead. There are further settings here for Google Drive. Like, for example, you can set the start page. Maybe you want it to be the My Drive or you want it My Home. And then we have the theme as well. You can select. Now this is like customizing your appearance. How do you want it to? Maybe it can be a dark theme. And then the density, it can be comfortable, cozy, or like compact. And then we have this and options for PDF and upload. So you can like convert uploads to Google Docs editor format. You can, when you upload a file, it automatically converts it into Google Docs whereby you can easily edit online. And then you have this offline option whereby you can create, open, and edit documents that have been recently used, like Google Sheets. You can use it offline. How about that? It's a good feature. And when you go back online, you can easily store it on your drive. All right. We also have these options for sound. You can change your language. And we also have another option here for notifications. You can get all updates about Google Drive via your email. So when you sign up for the email, boom, you click on that checkbox there and you get it. So you can also manage the apps here. Maybe you want to remove the other apps that Google has just put on that interface there. It's up to you. If you don't Google Slides, or maybe you want to use it by default as it's here used already, there's no problem with that. So those are basically the features of Google Drive. Thank you so much for being part of this video. I thank you so much for making it up to the end. So don't forget to share with friends. If there's any question, you can add in the comment section. I'll be ready to help. And please subscribe to support this channel. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.